Alright guys, welcome back to another live stream on the official MLB Rivals YouTube channel, and we're back with some Rivals here today. I'm your host, JayFish, and it feels good to be back, baby. We have a lot to cover in this one, guys. A lot has happened in the last 2 weeks since our last stream on this game. We had a big update in, I think it was the 2.09, I think 0.00 update is what the number sequence was for this one. We got new types of cards, we got new content, all this type of stuff. It's gonna be a lot to cover. And then also, we are going to be opening some of the new cards that came into the game. We only got a couple of packs of those, but we're gonna be opening those up. Not gonna really consider this a pack opening stream, but we will show those guys off. And then at the end of this, guys, we are going to be playing some more live match for the first time in 2025. And all of last year, pretty much, we had that list where if you had played us, you couldn't play us again. We are resetting that list as of today. So if you have played against us before and you were on that list, starting today, it's fresh. If you guys, it's first come, first serve. You guys have played us before, you guys can play us again. So I know a lot of you guys have been asking. We will do that. That is happening today. I'm thinking we're probably only getting to one live match game today because of all the stuff we have to cover with the update and everything. But we're gonna get a new game in, and then hopefully in that next stream here in 2 weeks from now, we can do all live matches, try and get 2 or 3 in as well. So live matches back here in 2025, and also coupon code today will be 300 stars and 300 of the league balls that you guys can use to play various game modes, and that'll be given out at the end of the stream. Also, there's a coupon code over on the MLB channel. There's a highlight video that just went up, and that is a Team Select Pack and Ultimate Player Pack as well, if you guys would like to go get rewards for MLB. And yeah, so also got some news. I know we don't really talk about much of the other games, but MLB The Show, I believe Elly De La Cruz, Paul Skeens, and Gunnar Henderson are going to be the cover athletes. I saw Elly De La Cruz announce it for sure. Saw stuff about Paul Skeens and Gunnar. So that's pretty cool to see the young guys getting some recognition here within MLB games. So good stuff. And me being a Cincinnati guy, I love seeing Elly De La Cruz on the cover of a game. It's awesome seeing someone from one of my hometown team being on the cover. So it feels good to be back. Also, if you guys want to talk any sports going on, whether it's baseball, free agent, off season, whatever, we have basketball going on. I don't watch a ton of that, but if you guys have some basketball news you want to talk about, we can talk about it. Also, we have football going on. Chiefs and Eagles, the exact Super Bowl I didn't want it. I did not want this Super Bowl. I wanted the Commanders and I wanted the Bills, and I got the opposite. And I just have a feeling the Chiefs are going to end up winning it all again. And they're going to be the first one to go back to back to back and three-peat. But we can talk about it all going through this stream. So let's see who's in here real quick. If you guys haven't said hello, say what is up. MB, glad you can make it. John48, what is up? Golden Sinai, welcome. Good to see you here, brother. We got Spencer, glad you can make it, my man. We got Kate Moo, what is up? How am I doing? I'm doing good. Let's go. Spencer, I was literally just talking to my producer before the stream and pretty much said the same exact thing. Yes, January is almost already over. It feels like yesterday was January 1st. We are literally in the last stream of January already, and it feels like 2025 just started yesterday. Spot on is what I was talking about. It's crazy. Extra BFB, what is up? MB, got your TSS from Austin event. Let's go. Hey, what did you get? Did you open it up yet? The Crack 3829, how's it going, by the way? We got James Howard, good to see you. Who else do we got in here? Cran, what is up? And if you guys have not liked and subscribed, we would highly appreciate that as well. I think we just hit 3.3K. We're almost to 4K. That was our last goal of the subscriber milestone event. If we can get that before the new season starts, we'll get that last reward sent out, I believe. And then hopefully we get a new one started up for the next season. So we're getting close to 4K. I think we just hit 27K on the 99 channel as well. Good stuff, guys. Good stuff. Appreciate the support. Ralph, glad you can make it. Excited to get a team sig this week. Yes, sir. Never cannot be excited about getting a new team sig. Come on now. Come on now. You're not play today. I decided to wait a few streams before doing so because everyone will be putting in codes today. Yeah, so everyone that puts a code for this first game is eligible. It's not like if someone puts in a code and we played them before, they just get knocked out, everyone's available. So, hey, whatever you want to do, that works. Who else is in here? Wanted a rematch of Super Bowl 26. Excited for this? Yes, me too. Kyle, glad you can make it. Like I said, if you guys have not said hello, say what is up. But we're gonna get this thing started. We got a lot to cover today. So we're back on Rivals, like I said, and let's go ahead and start with the events that are going on, and we're gonna dive into the update, go over all that new stuff, and then we'll finish up with some live match. Hopefully get a good game here to start. All right, so first things first, let me switch this over to display capture. just to make sure, since we're gonna start covering things, I wanna make sure everything shows up. Let's go over to events. There's 3 events we're gonna cover in this one. We still have the Prime Trade event going on. That never goes away. It just keeps resetting. You guys know that. Also, co-buying package. We haven't even talked about that because it's not really an event. You just have to spend, I don't even think it's stars. I don't know. Yeah, no, we're not gonna cover that event. Also, Rank Slugger event. We've already covered that before. We don't need to cover that. Lucky Star Wheel's still been going. Off-season event, you guys know. Manual pay mission resets every week. What we're going to cover today is the Intense Training Lucky Wheel event. I believe that came in since the last time we streamed. It's the Lucky Wheel event. This is the same event we've had in Rivals before. You get your 3 missions a day. You complete them all. You get your 3 spins. You land on whatever you get it in your inventory. And then the more spins that you can accumulate, you get these items all the way up through day 30. And those are the rewards that you get. So that event's going on. We also have the Play Ball event, which is pretty much just use your play balls up in the corner. And if you use 7,500 through this event, you get everything up to the Team Select Impact Pack and 80,000 points, which I feel like with where this game is at, this probably needs a refresh in terms of the items for these, like in terms of the rewards for this, because Team Select Impacts at this point really are not that valuable. Let's just be straight up honest. So I think eventually we should see a revamp of some of these events and their rewards, because some of these have not changed much. I would love to see some Prime Packs, Team Select Prime Packs. Obviously, I would be so shocked if they ever did a Team Sig, but I think that would be a good idea. And then last thing, we have the normal Lucky Wheel event. So we have 2 Lucky Wheel events going on. We have the Intense Training one, and then we have the normal one. And so this is like the ones that we've always had. Same thing, 3 missions, do your spins, cumulative rewards, and that's it. All the way through day 35 though. So that's the only thing in terms of new events, and all the events here are ones that we've all seen before. So any questions, let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got to cover today on those. And without further ado, guys, it's time to get into the new update. Who else is in here, by the way? If I did not say hello. Bills never fail to choke in the 4th quarter. As much as I want to blame the refs in certain areas, we know that whether it's the Chiefs playing or not, we know that the officiating in the NFL seems to always have some messed up calls, like that they just get wrong, which that's human error. It's gonna happen. It just seems like it happens so much with the Chiefs, maybe because we have so much attention on them and we just don't recognize it in other games. I don't know. But there were some questionable calls that went in the Chiefs' way that I'm like, didn't make any sense. But then again, I mean, what's his name? Kincaid drops the ball, a catchable ball. Josh Allen's throw off the back foot on that 4th down. It was an amazing throw for the pressure he had on him. And the fact that he got it to that spot was crazy. It just went out of his hands, right past his hands. It was a catchable ball. So, I mean, they could have made the play. As much as we can want to blame the refs for making mistakes, I mean, he could have caught that ball too, so. I was cheering for the Bills and for the Commanders. Commanders, you can't turn the ball over 3 times and expect to win that game, especially when the Eagles literally scored, I think, every single time off the turnovers as well. It just, Jaden Daniels, great QB, couldn't overcome that yesterday. The Eagles are a great team. It's going to be hard to beat him and Saquon, so. Hey, Cowwood is up, by the way. Glad you couldn't make it. Are you on Steam? Yes, we are playing on Steam right now. I'm technically playing native 4K on my screen, on my monitor, but you guys only see 1080p because that's the highest we can stream on YouTube, and I think get low latency. I think we can technically go up to 1440p, but we only stream in 1080p on these streams. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about the update that just came out. Scroll down, 2.09.00 update. So this came out last week on what, I think it was Wednesday or Thursday. I want to say it was Wednesday night. And this added a lot of new stuff, guys. So first things first, we got a brand new type of card in the game. And if this is a little bit, if we need to blow this up a little bit because you guys can't read it, let me know. But we got moment cards. So this is a brand new type of card. So we now have the normal cards and live cards, and then we have impacts. Starting with the special cards, we got impacts, primes, moment cards now, and sig. So the moment cards are not like a sig in a certain moment. Moment is its own brand new type of card. From what I've seen, it's not better than a sig, but it's technically a little bit better than a prime. I don't know. I haven't opened any moment packs yet. We'll open up here today, but based off what I was reading, it won't outdo a sig, which is the highest card in the game, which is the same in M9 innings, but it's kind of in between a prime and a team sig, which I don't know how what to think about it. Because we finally have a card in the middle that's different between MLB.99 and Rivals. Like 9i, you have the Prime, Sig, and then Supreme. But we've never gotten anything in between a Prime and a Sig on that game that was really that much like of a different card. Now we have a one in the middle. I don't know what to do with Moment. I don't really know what to do with the Moment cards yet. But either which way, it's a new type of special card. They have various themes for specific records such as home runs, stolen bases, strikeouts, and ERA. Instead of a specific year, so like you get Clayton Kershaw, I think 15 is his best year in this game. Or we get Bryce Harper, whatever his best year. I think we have 15 or whatever it is on this game. They don't have a year. It's just a specific type of card, and it's a theme. So we have cards that you can get that are exclusive gold tier skills now. So these cards have their own skill. So these cards, if you get the skill, you can only get the skill on these types of cards. So if you have a Justin Turner Impact Prime or Signature, and you get a Justin Turner, I think whatever the Slugger one is, if you get that special skill only for that Moment card, you can't get that skill on other cards. So these cards have their own exclusive gold tier skill for each of these types of moments, and they're only available at S level. And I believe with these, you have the lock feature on that first skill like a Prime, and I believe that every skill level that you get, no matter what skill change tickets you use, stays. So you know how like when you get, let's say you get a skill set and you get an S skill and then all the other ones are like D tier. Well, if you roll that, but you roll the next one and you get a C at the second spot, another C, and you keep the S tier, it stays. And then if you roll it again and you get a B, but keep the other one at a C, it stays. So they don't go down, which is nice. So they each have their own perks, and these are the Moment card special perks right here as well. So maximum training level varies by the theme of the Moment card. So this is still brand new to me, guys, as well. I don't have a Moment card on either my Dodgers team or this team here yet. We're gonna be opening on some of these packs today and getting our first ones, but there's not really much I can speak on it until we actually get to dive more into it and get our own. Limit Break, Transcendence, Development Transfer are only between Moment cards now. You can't go from a Prime to a Moment card. It's locked to a Moment card, which I would like to see that changed. But then again, can it really be changed? I don't know, because since these aren't specific year cards, how would that work if you take a Prime whatever and try to transfer over to a Moment card? I don't know. Maybe that's because it doesn't have a year. I don't know. And the special training will be available up to level 5. And the deck score can go from 14 to 24. And then they're not eligible for free agent contract or rarity boost, so you can't go from a Moment to a Signature. It's weird because you got Impact, Prime, Moment, Sig, but Moment's kind of in its own territory because you can go from an Impact to a Prime or a Prime to a Sig with rarity boost, but you can't do that with a Moment to a Sig. So it can't really do such a hierarchy like that because you can't do that with these cards. These cards are in their own little world. I guess comparable to Supreme, but they're not better than the Sigs. So it's a card that I really need more time to really get and play with a little bit to figure out where we want to put these at. Have you guys gotten these cards yet? What do you guys think of these new Moment cards, by the way? Let's talk about that in this stream. Does anyone have any Moment cards? Have you guys managed to get their special skills that they have? Because each card has a special skill you can get that you can only get on Moment cards, like I talked about. How do we feel about these Moment cards? Are you guys utilizing these? Are you guys just testing these out? Do you guys think you'll keep them in your squads? Where are you guys at with this? Mark, what's up, by the way? Good to see you. Flamin' Fox, glad you can make it as well. MB says he has 2 Moments so far. We are going to get a couple here today. Now, I believe they have to be of your team to get the team set debt. It's not like a free agent card where I think they can apply to any team, which is why they have the team selective Moment packs as well, I believe. I could be wrong. I haven't done that yet, but from what I was reading, I didn't see for sure. And then, so here are some of the cards that we have. We have the Setup Man, Slugger, and Franchise. Those are only 3 technical Moment themes that we have right now. I'm wondering if they're going to add more themes down the road as we get more Moment cards. But this is what we're starting up with. So each of these Moments will get their own certain skills. Like Setup Man skill has their own like primary setup. So if you get a Setup Man Gatorade right there, you can keep rolling on a skill set. Now they don't come with these skills, but if you keep using a skill change ticket, you can roll until you get that skill, and then once you get that skill, I don't believe it goes away. Which primary setup increases STU movement and control by 5. Decreases opponent batter in contact by 5 after taking the mound as a relief pitcher in leading or tied situations. So that's what that skill does, and you can only get that on the setup man cards. So they're specific to that card. You can't get them on a prime, impact, or signature. And here are all the cards that got moments. I mean, players that got moment cards. So as we take a look, I want to go over my teams real quick. Let's see. LAD. So we got Gatorade, Ryan, and Garcia as bullpen guys, and we also got Bigford and Floro. So we got 5 guys there. Cincinnati got TJ, Alex, Tony, Justin Wilson, and Sam. And let's see for the Nationals. Washington got Derek Law, Carl Edwards Jr., Jose, and then we got Ramirez and Voth right there. And then let's go to Slugger. So Slugger cards we got, let's see, we got Josh Bell as a Slugger card, and then for Cincinnati we got Nick Castellanos, and for the Dodgers we got Teoscar Hernandez. So I'm pretty sure for Sluggers they each got 1 player, each team. And then franchise, and here are the skills. So the Slugger skill that you can only get on Slugger moment cards is Power Hitter. Increases power and contact and vision by 5. Additionally, increases power by 2 when your swing timing is good. And then you have franchise. So you can have a batter or a pitcher be franchise. You got home hero and home hero for pitcher and home hero for batters. Here are what those skills do right there. And then let's see who we got here. You guys can see your team probably on here as well. We got Orlando Cabrera and Rendon and Andre Dawson for the Nationals. And then for the Reds, we got Adam Dunn, Suarez, and India. And then for the Dodgers, we got Will Smith, Max Muncy, and Chris Taylor. And Justin Turner. And then for pitchers, we got 2. Dennis Martinez and Tyler Clippard. Reds got Aaron Harang and Johnny Cueto. And the Dodgers got Park. So those are all the players that got added for each of those types of cards that got added. So if there's any questions about these, let me know. But I am limited in terms of my knowledge. I'm literally just going based off of what was in the notices. Once we get a card and we can actually work on it and then test it out, we can talk about this more down the road as well. All right, saving your mind until they drop the new Slugger moments. Smart. If you don't like any of the cards, I get it. Special features, they can go beyond S+. So yes, they can do that as well, K-Cow. We are far off on that. I don't know how much we're actually gonna put resources into those cards when we get them, but we might do it on at least one of them just to see and show everything off down the road, but good point, K-Cow. Couldn't get to all that today. If you guys have any questions or anything you want to add, just put it in here. Got 2 moments, 1 team card and 1 not. Nice, got Justin Wilson moment card, but it's a red, so no use. Yes, if it's not a team, don't get 2 set deck. You don't get the team set deck. 2 moment cards, none of them non-teams. Yeah, that's the only thing. If you don't get a team, you're really not going to use these most likely. So they're cool, and I like the card art, but can allow potential to go up beyond S+. That's ridiculous special. That is nice. So that's what I'm saying. Like, it's in its own tier. Like, I would still say you want to go for the Team Sigs. I would be shocked if they ever were trying to put a card above Team Sigs and Sigs in general. But it's just, they each have their own features. I just have to do more testing. But yes, you do make a good point right there. They can go above that. Which we will show off that down the road. But for now, we're just talking about these new ones. All right, let's see. Let's see what else is in here. S1 to S5. So yes. Now, do we know how high they can go? Let me go back up here and see if it says in detail, because I was skimming over these earlier. Potentials, levels. Yeah, it says additional. I don't know how high this actually goes. So you mentioned that. I don't know how high this goes. Obviously, I haven't done this before. We're not at this point. But yes, potential can go above S+, which is the maximum on most of these, like K-Cow said. Right here, all it does is say additional potential levels. So do we know how high it can actually go? And does it go from S+ to like S1 now and all the way up to S5? So S5 is the max. Okay, so John 5 said S1 to S5. Extra BFCB says S1, S2, S3, S4, S5. So moment cards can go up to S5, you guys are telling me here. Because I had only seen additional potential levels when I was reading this notice the other day, but S5 is now the max. So the max for everyone else besides moments, if I'm correct, are S1s, correct? Which would be the normal S+. Just making sure. Which is crazy. I want to see what an S5 potential is like compared to an S1. I want to see how much of a difference that actually makes. Because that's the thing. If we get full swing or prevention or slugger prevention, yeah, to go to S plus potential like S5, is that going to be better than a Team Sig down the road? I have no information or details because we don't have a potential done on a moment card like that yet. So yes, exactly, Mark. It will take a while to build. That's why a lot of this, I don't know where these moment cards are yet. They're position them as in between a prime and a sig, but I don't know. They're kind of in their own category. I don't know how we're going to use them or what we're going to do with them. All right, let's see. We're going to keep on moving on. If you guys want to continue to talk about them, we can, but we're going to keep going. It would make a huge difference in a game like Ranked Slugger. Yes, it would, 100%. You're going to, yes, if you got that on the full swing for Ranked Slugger, no doubt S5 would go crazy. So, skills are crazy for your Slugger from my 6. That's got to be nice. All right, so we'll keep talking about that, but we're going to continue to cover everything else as well. So you guys can keep putting questions or information in there that you want. We're going to move on because we have some other things to cover still. We got main player progression content. So pretty much, this is an event that they added to the game for you to be able to rarity boost cards without having to use team card resources for transcendence. So this is pretty much a way to transcend your cards without having to use team cards. That's my best way of being able to describe this. And not only can you transcend from this, but you can also rarity boost. So this event pretty much is to transcend and also to rarity boost. That's exactly what this event is added, and I'm so glad they added this because Transcendence, when it got added, for SIGs, darn near impossible to be able to transcend or anything, much less to try and transcend other cards and get them to be able to rarity boost. This makes it a lot easier now with Transcendence and rarity boost. It still is a grind getting the resources for it. Now you have specific resources for rarity boosting and Transcendence and stuff in this, but they added an event just for this. So that's got added. We will show this off in a second. We're not going to cover much more. That's everything right there. Here are the required coins though. So if you want to get to a signature boost, here are how many coins. If you add all these up, that's how many coins it takes to get a signature. So it takes a while. It's a grind, but it is a little bit easier than Transcendence at times and having to get the certain team / certain player to be able to transcend, much less get rarity boosts. So, and yes, we are going to get in that John 48. You can change the main player from that event. Yes, you can. We will get in that as well. You guys beat me to that. I was going to show that off when we got there. That's why I love having you guys in chat. If I forget something, you guys are always there, and you guys beat me to it, so I can't forget stuff anyways. But yes, it comes with 4 players, but you don't have to use them. We will get into that in a second, though. And then also, for 2-way players, Transcendent applies only the selected position. Just letting you guys know that. Anything else? Ambassador system. This is pretty much a way to use unused player cards to get pretty much just random items, pretty much gift boxes. We're not really going to cover that much today, but pretty much you can register players you aren't using depending on the type of player and the upgrades and everything you put it on, the better the items you can get. We're not going to go to really in-depth in this. It's pretty much a way to clear out inventory for stuff you aren't using. A lot of stuff for me I'm still using, and I won't use this much, but if you get to a point to where you don't have anything else to use these unused players, it's a way to get you rid of unused players now. So we're not going to go really into depth on the ambassador system. If you guys have any questions or want me to, let me know, but I think there's much more important things to cover this update. We can always cover this more in depth down the road. Ambassador, I feel like it's a really niche thing right now, because like I said, for even this team, we're a 121.6. My daughter's team is a 110 something. A lot of these cards that you can use as for these, I'm still using to do various upgrades on my main cards, like my Team Sigs, Team Primes, and everything. That I don't think I'm going to get a ton of use out of this, at least quite yet. So, yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Spencer. It's there. It's pretty much a way to get rid of unused inventory, especially if you're a higher overall and you don't have much use for them. That's the best way to put it. So that's why we're not going to cover it too in depth today. Let's see. Let's keep on moving. Guide Mission 1 revamp. So they revamped the Guide Mission 1, and now they are called Beginner and Expert missions. So Guide Mission 1 and Guide Mission 2 are now Beginner and Expert missions.
Expert missions or Guide Mission 2 did not change really at all, I don't think. Guide Mission 1 got revamped, we'll show that off. We also got a hard mode for event games, and you have certain requirements to be able to play them. So you have to be a battle lineup 90 overall to play the 90 opponent overall, basic hard, 95 to play intermediate, and 100 to play advanced in the hard mode that got added. Also, we got some new in-game animations. Jose Bautista, the infamous walk-off in the playoffs where he chucked the bat literally pretty much out of the stadium, got added. Probably one of the most requested bat flips I've seen to come into this game, and it finally made it. McCutcheon also got one as well. Did some batter stance improvements, did some quality of life improvements as well. My favorite thing that they added, if you're on Steam, by the way, PC, you have a 120 FPS option now. If you guys would like to do that instead of going 3060 highest, that has been added. My favorite thing that got added though was improved line load up feature from these UI improvements. So now instead of having to go and load each lineup individually into them, now you can go to copy lineup, and if you're on the league lineup, you can just click battle and live match and it'll do both of them at the same time. You don't have to go through each one. It's little things like that that I like that they go and they improve. So that got added. They merged the play missions. Challenges got merged. Unused event tokens get converted to points. So if you're in a certain event and you have tokens and you didn't use them, they go to points and they get added into your inventory. UI upgrade got simplified. Human rewards, don't really need to cover much of this stuff. Yeah, I don't really think we're gonna cover any of that in there. Filters, skip club battle season start animation. That is nice, that is nice. And then new event, that got added. We already covered that. And you can now sync your accounts to Steam. So that is nice. I couldn't sync this to Steam at first, but now if you play on Steam, you can now sync it to your Google or whatever, your Hive, whatever you're using, so you can sign in easier through there. All right, so that is a big update. That was a lot of me talking. I told you guys that was gonna be a lot. So thank you guys for sticking around. We're gonna show off a few of these things. We're gonna open up some moment packs. We're gonna show off the main player progression system, the guide missions, and then we're gonna get into our first live match game. Any questions at this point, let me know. You guys are just now joining, say what is up. And let's see, what am I saying else? Gustavo, good to see you come in here as well. Yes, you can always put cards in and out whenever you want. Yes, you can as well. That is true. Yeah, so you can pull them, but it's a way to really just get rid of some cards that you aren't really using. But yes, I just don't really know what the point of using them are, because you can't use them when they're in there when you pull them out. That's what I'm saying. I don't really know. It's kind of just there. The rewards aren't crazy. They're decent, but I haven't even actually tried the ambassador yet. I was messing around with it a little bit, but I haven't even really tried using it yet. And we're gonna cover that more down the road. Not really important as much I feel like to cover on these streams with everything that got added. All right, so let's go ahead and get this thing started. First things first, we're gonna cover the guide mission real quick. So essentially all that happened is guide mission 1 and guide mission 2 are now beginner mission and expert mission. So expert mission is the same, you have your steps. We're still waiting on step 5, it's coming soon. That didn't change. Beginner mission is what guide mission 1 used to be. So you have 7 steps. Once you complete a step, you can claim all. You have all these certain missions, claim them, and then it'll also allow you to choose a player. So if you hit attain reward, it'll give you a random impact player from that list. It's gonna give me a Team Nationals Dawson, cool. And the next thing you know, then you're on step 2. Let's say if you played multiple games, you have to complete each mission in the relative steps. So whatever you complete outside of step 1 and step 2 or whatever doesn't apply. So now we need to go and clear 10 league mode repeat missions, proceed with training, player management, one-time upgrade, and an event game. So if we do all that, we complete step 2, obtain our next reward, and this goes all the way through step 7. At step 7, you get to choose a team prime. But pretty much this is a way for teams that are just now starting out to get started, essentially. So that got revamped. That's all we're gonna really cover today. We'll probably have this finished by the next time we stream. We were kind of waiting for this to show you guys. After that, main player progression system. So this is pretty much how you can now transcend and rarity boost players without having to use the same team and same player to do so, which is kind of tough at times. Now, if you go to main player progression, you click on this, it's gonna give you 4 team cards, like core cards to choose from. And like you guys talked about in the chat. you get to choose one of these off the bat when you first load in. You can replace these guys and upgrade guards you already have. You don't have to stick to one of these guys. So we already have Corbin. We already have Soto. We already have Rendon 19, which we're probably going to rarity boost when we get the opportunity. And then we have Finnegan, which we don't have Finnegan. We'll just go with this card for now and hit next step. But we can always replace them, which is what we're going to do. So essentially, when you choose this card initially, you can take this card all the way to the SIG through this event. And you get certain points by completing missions, and you use those instead of same team player cards as well. So that's what we could technically do. We start with the Impact Finnegan, we can get him to Prime, and then eventually to Signature. It shows you guys right there. Now, I do want to let you guys know. Okay, mission lists, we can claim all these. So you have your daily missions that you can complete each day. So you can get a total of whatever the total of all these points are right here, these main player progression points that you can see right here. Whatever the total of these each day is how many points you can get each day. So you collect that, boom, there you go. Also, if you take one of these main players, which I believe for these main player missions, you cannot use a card outside of the 4 that it gives you. It has to be one of those ones that I think has this emblem. I could be wrong, I haven't tried it outside of that. But in order for you to get these points, I believe you have to put this main player that you choose in your lineup. And then you can unlock all these as you go. But the daily missions you can complete without them. I'm pretty sure that's how it works. I haven't tested it, so I could be wrong. So yes, you guys did the math, 3.3 coins per day. 3.3k coins per day you can get from the daily missions. And then the main player missions, you guys can get these done with the main players that you get. So the player that you choose, but you don't have to use them. Yes, you are forced to transcend when you're over the limit. You are 100% correct, Ralph. So we're at 5,000 right now. We don't have enough to do this the first time, but I do want to show you guys that you can switch this out. So let's go ahead and let's just show cards. Main player can be changed with the player level. Let's just go to one of these cards. So if you guys see, this is the card we chose, Finnegan, but we can choose other cards that we already have. So if you guys look here, we have all these other cards that we can use that you don't have from the original event that you get to choose from. So we could use all these cards, and I believe that we can upgrade them all these up to the SIG as well, just like we used to. So you're not limited to just these cards. If you have another card you would like to do in this event that they have going on that's now been added, you guys can use that. We're not going to show any of this off today because we're not going to go through and try and complete any more of these missions right now. There's more important things to do. We might show this off more down the road, / we might show you guys where we're at after using this feature for a little bit. We've been waiting to show this off on stream. Now that we've showed it, we'll show you guys where we're at probably 2 weeks down the road. But essentially, the mission list right here shows you all the missions, and then it's 6,500 coins to get Transcend level 3. Then it's 7,000 something for level 6. Then it's whatever it is for level 9. And then at that point, you can rarity boost it. So all those coins you saw listed in the update notice, you add all those up, that's how much it takes. So it is a lot of coins, but you get 3.3k per day if you do all of them. So, all right, any questions, let me know. That's hard to explain a little bit without showing you guys, but I can't really show you much today because we're not gonna do all the missions. If you have any questions, let me know. But it is nice that they added this so you don't have to just use the same team player and same exact card at times as well. All right, so that's that. And last thing we're gonna cover before we get into our first live match game of 2025 is we got the new cards that got added. The moment packs, we got 3 of them. We got a franchise, a slugger, and a setup man moment packs. There are 3 themes. We got 1 pack of each. First time ever opening these up. Let's see who we get on these. Can we get a team from this? We don't get a team, guys. Remember, these don't add a team set decks just like the free agents. So we have to get a team for them to really be super useful. Let's get this thing started. We're gonna start with the franchise, slugger, and finish with the setup man in order as you guys can see. So first time doing this, here we go. Let's get some hashtag moments in the chat. Who do we wanna see? All right, 3, 2, 1, boom. All right, first time seeing the moment animation, obviously green. Got ourselves a Ranger right here, so not a ton of use. All right, we got Greer right here. I wanna see what this card's looking like. I haven't seen this one before. Let's see what his base is. So he's obviously a franchise player and a 68. It's a solid card right there. It's a solid card. Not going to be any use for me because it's not a team. But essentially, this is the brand new card right here. This is an example of a franchise. And here are his stats right there. And then obviously we can get the special home hero skill on this card and this type of card only as we go. So you don't get the skill that comes with these moment cards exclusively off the bat. But as you roll, you can eventually see it and you can only get it as an S. And then it locks all your skills levels as you continue to get more skills. All right, so that's number 1. Next one, we're gonna do the Slugger. And I would love to get Teoscar right here. I think he's the only, no, not Teoscar. I'm not on the Dodgers team. I think this is Josh Bell who we want from the Nats. Second, I thought I was playing on the Dodgers squad, so. Oh, Josh Bell, we spoke it into existence. I said Teoscar. Thankfully, I corrected it before we opened the pack, because if I said Teoscar and I didn't correct myself, I 100% would have got a Teoscar. But I corrected myself, and I said Josh Bell before the pack opened, and we just pulled a team moment player. I literally said, wait, no, it's Josh Bell. And then sure enough, there's Josh Bell. That's the only card we could have gotten for the Sluggers right there, because each team only got 1 Slugger. And we just got Josh Bell. Hashtag rigged, like John48 said in the chat. You guys know it. Wow. Now, why can't we do that with SIG packs, huh? We can do it with the free agent SIG packs, but we can't do it with the normal SIG pack. We can't pull a team from a normal SIG pack. We can't pull a SIG from a Prime Impact SIG pack, but we can do that with the moments. On our second moment pack ever, we pull a team moment. Not even guaranteed. Well, you know what, guys? This is actually a good thing, because I wasn't gonna really work on a moment card that wasn't a team, so I didn't know when I would actually work on this and get to test it out and show you guys everything. But now that we just pulled Josh Bell, granted, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lower overall, not gonna lie. But now that we got a team moment player, we can actually invest resources in this, since he's the only Slugger we can get, and show him off to you guys down the road, and actually show these cards off and figure out where do these actually rank compared to Impacts, Primes, and SIGs, since it's kind of in its own category. Let's get some hashtag W's in the chat, please. Thank you very much. All right, now we got the Setup Man moment pack. Can we make it back-to-back team pulls? Can two out of these 3 be team pulls? That'd be crazy. Nah, it's gonna be a Red Sox here, okay, okay. Has to be a bullpen guy, obviously. All right, let's see what this is gonna be. Speed this up a little bit, and we got Boozer right there. Okay, now really low base, but granted, let's just be transparent here. Bullpen guys are normally lower base anyways, because they have lower stamina, all that type of stuff compared to a starting pitcher. But this is a lower base, I'm not gonna lie. But either which way, if this was a Boston Red Sox deck, that would be beautiful. Spencer, that's probably hurts you being a Red Sox deck, so I'm sorry. I do know Spencer's a Red Sox guy. Mark needs it as well. Not a troll, not what you're going for. Hey, if you're not going for it, it's not a troll. I feel a little bit better now. But Mark said he needed that. I apologize, Mark. I apologize. Hey, we opened 3 of these. One of the 3 already were a team moment player. Josh Bell, the Slugger. I'll take it. I'll take it. What we'll probably do is upgrade him. And I'm thinking maybe at least keep him in the reserve, or obviously keep him in the reserve. Maybe eventually we put him on the bench and just do some testing. But it's nice to have a team. We'll go ahead and lock that bad boy up right there. I already got a team moment. Let's go. Let's go. All right, so I think we've pretty much covered everything in this update. And I think we're ready to get started into live matches. Are you guys ready to get into our first live matches of 2025? And like I said, this list has been reset. So if you're on the list last year for already playing us, everyone is fair game to play. First come, first serve, just like we were doing last year. Let's get some hashtag live matches in the chat. Or a live match, whatever you want. So let's get these things going. We're probably only gonna have time for 1 game today. Look at the time. Like I said, this was a big update, a lot to cover. But before we get this thing started, I want to show you guys what the squad is looking like. So we did that big pack opening 2 weeks ago. Got a lot of good cards, got a lot of upgrades. This is what the squad is looking like. So since that last stream 2 weeks ago, here is what we've done. And every time we get a new card and we do development, We don't normally do development on stream like 9i because this game's a lot different, way more in depth, and we're really more focused on gameplay, especially on streams. But pretty much what we're gonna probably do each stream from here on out is if we upgrade someone, we're gonna keep a log and let you guys know what we did. So, Dun09, we got him upgraded to level 10, 19 to power training, and then we got triple S skills. And here's what his skills are looking like. So that's where Dunn is at, that's his stats. He's now in left field. Next up, Trey Turner 18, that we got the better year. We went ahead and got 5-tool player, and then we have triple S right there, and we also worked on Oliver 82. We got him up to 10, and we got triple S skills as well. That's his skills and his stats. On top of that, Carter 84 went from first base to catcher, which we talked about doing. That's his skills and that's his stats. And then Schneider 04 went from catcher to the bench, just like we talked about. And then Strasburg 14, we limit braked and transcended to level 3. And he is now in the 3 spot, and those are the skills that we got on him. So that's what we've done since the last stream with the new players we've gotten. So that's what our team is looking like, and here's everybody else in terms of their overalls. And now we are ready to get this thing started, guys. There's the updates, let's do this thing. And I need to get this sheet pulled up real quick. We gotta start a new list. All right, my PC I thought was about to blow up right there. That could have been bad, that could have been bad. We are all good now, we are all good. Okay, let's see. Starting the new list today. All right, move this here, Rivals Live Match. All right. First team we play today, 127-2025. Who is gonna be the first person we play in 2025? Who is gonna get the honors? And guys, do not start putting your codes in yet. I will not start counting codes until after I pull up my live match screen and officially say so. So if you guys go ahead and start putting in codes now, I will not count them until I say here, and then once the chats start coming after that, that'll be first come, first serve this way. So that's the most fair way for me to do this. So we're on live match. Invitation code in starting now. Now I'm looking at the chat. Any codes that come in now, will be the first come, first serve basis. So I saw Marks and James, but they did it before I said now. Carlos, what is up? Who is gonna be our first one today? Who's gonna get their first one in? All right, first code after I said now is from James Howard. Let's enter the code in, 831896. It's gonna be a lot harder to get games now that this is reset, guys. So just please be patient. All right, and we got our first match against James Howard. He was the first one to put his code in since that standpoint. And that's how it'll work in future, guys. Once I say start putting codes in now, everything after that will be counted. And for some reason, I do not have, oh, that's why we don't have audio, because I was on display capture. There we go.
It's today's defense lineup for the home team.
All right, so TB2, I played him last year. When did I play TB2? I played TB2 last on February 26th of last year. First time playing him since. Let's see how this game goes.
Has a look. Now the pitch.
All right, and that gets through.
Base hit.
I'll take a leadoff single to start. Actually gonna be a double. Trey Turner gets in there. He pushes it with that speed he should. A leadoff double there. And to be fair, guys, I will let you guys know, I have not played this game mode in probably 6 weeks since the last time we played live match, so I might be a little rusty. All right, Rendon in a 2 spot. Let's drive him in.
Now the pitch.
Guys, it's like I never left. Rendon, I'm telling you, this card is getting rarity boosted. He's a prime, he's Transcendence level 9, already a 140 overall. That card is my first rarity boost once we have the coins. This card absolutely ranks as a prime. I cannot wait to get his SIG. We already have his best year in 19. We're about to get his best year in SIG year. Already up 2-0. Let's go. All right, Soto, let's go. And I just realized you have a Cole 19 free agent prime on the mount.
Here it comes.
All right. Carlos, what is up? How's it going?
Bases are empty.
All right,
From the belt,
come on,
hit
Soto.
And deal. It's a
And that's
ground
back up the middle.
ball.
Almost took Cole's head off.
That will land in center
3 for 3 to
Base
start.
hit.
Let's go.
Runner at first.
All right, now we got Bryce Harper.
Bryce Harper.
This is my first time playing with them since we transcended into level 9 and of 2025. I hit a bomb with them literally every stream since I've gotten them. Can I keep the streak going?
Strike one at the
Oh
knee.
man, that was just outside of that low. If I would have guessed that pitch right, that would have been a bomb ski most
Here he
likely.
comes. Here's a ball.
All right,
deep
that's
into
not gonna be a
center.
bomb, but it's gonna be off the wall.
That'll be a base hit for.
4 for 4 to start.
And he is going all in.
Look at
and
3-0.
throw.
Scores the run. Let's go.
And the runner will come home to score from first.
Hey, to be fair, James Howard, my team is a lot better overall than it was the last time we
Coming up
played
now
you.
is Gary Carter.
That does play a little bit of a factor for sure.
And the pitcher attempts a pickoff move here.
Yeah, this team has definitely improved, but a lot of your guys' team has improved as well.
A pause, and now the pitch. He lays off this one.
All right, come on. Let's keep this thing started. No outs yet. All right, he's going to the pen. Free agent Prime Cole could not live up to it. Who is he bringing in? All right, we got Kelly 24. All right, technically a better overall, but we got to pick him. Okay. We got a rivals
From the
pick.
stretch. And
Good
he
pitch
wants
right
a
there, good
called
pitch.
strike as this one bears in on him. And the pitch. And
Oh,
this
he
is
popped
sent
that
out
up.
to
I thought that was gonna be a slider in on the hands. That was a nice sweeper.
Put it away.
New pitcher, that was a great move right there. You go from Cole to a new pitcher, it's always hard to adjust on that first one. That was a good move, TB2.
Here's the pitch. Soaring ball to
A little bit late on that one, it'll move him to third. All right. Goes to the pen, gets 2 quick outs.
With the catch, runner will tag
Now I
it.
got a man on third, 2 outs. Can we clutch up here
Runner
and get another run with Oliver?
Here's hello.
First time batting with our new Oliver. What is he gonna do here?
First pitch to him. Now a
And he
ball
clutches up with 2. Put it in the gap for a double, make it 4-0. I see you, Oliver. First at bat. And no, he's going 3. He's risking it for the biscuit. And he's in there, baby.
Take a 4-0
All right, a 2-out triple.
Runner at third. Here comes
All right, come on, Dunn. First at bat with Dunn. And wow, they got his body scan dead on too. Oh, let's go.
Here it comes. Nothing to hit on that one.
All right. Come on, Dunn.
Pitch.
Show off that power.
Chop right
And it's
side.
down the line.
And that one heads
A
in.
2-out rally has been started. Another run, 2 with 2 outs. And that's a double.
Take a
Let's go,
4-0
baby.
lead.
Yes, there's a 20 overall in difference in the teams. So that is partially the reason why the game is going the way it's going. I have been on the other side of it. I have faced some teams that were 130 overalls when we were
Here's
110.
the pitch.
So
And that
I've been on both sides right here. This team has improved a ton since we last played TB2.
Now the 1-0 pitch. He comes back with a beautiful pitch there. And he's
Had a bad
dominating
feeling
his
about
at-bat.
this. Hey, it's all good. You still have to get the bats out.
Now on 1-1. And that misses the inside corner.
All right, come on, come on.
2 balls and a strike. The batter
right.
doesn't bite.
3-1 count. I'm liking this. Does he go low?
3-1. Swing, and he will seal this one over.
That would have been a strike, but we should have held off of it and gone to full counts. But I'll take 5 there to start. Strong start right there. All right, he's got a nice Diaz to lead off. I want to see what his team is looking like nowadays. This Diaz is nice. We got Corbin.
Look at today's lineup. It's today's
First time we've
lineup
thrown with
for the
Corbin
away team.
since we got
It
him.
is the Rays leading off. Yandy Diaz steps up to the plate.
I'll let Corbin go. I think we have to go 3 batters, don't we?
Here's
Before we
the
can
first
take him
pitch
out.
to him. Pitch swung on and
All right,
lifted
first
high
pitch
to
swinging at the
right line.
fastball. Okay, okay.
And a foul ball.
All right, he's going for the bunt. Okay.
Here's the windup. Now the pitch. He's
Ah,
taking
he
the
went for it. Okay.
as he gets
We got 2 strikes. All right. Don't bring this in. Let's keep it there. Come on.
the 0-2 to Diaz.
A little high inside.
Now
Got
a
him to
swing
pop up.
and a
Cool.
fly ball. On And to play it is Anderson.
All right, can I go to the bullpen yet?
Coming up to the plate is Jake Cronenworth.
Let's bring in Burnett.
New pitcher
Yeah, we can go to the pen. We don't have to do 3 batters in live match because it's only 3 innings. All right, we're gonna get someone more towards his overall on the mound. Come on, Burnett. Let's see what you got, buddy.
Here he comes.
On top of it, Rendon. Come on, easy plays. I have to say, Cronenworth is pretty fast. That was a close play right there. All right, we got 2 outs. Can we make it a clean 1-2-3 to start? Clean 1-2-3. Burnett, let's finish this thing off.
First pitch coming.
Oh, wow. He was sitting the 4-seam, wasn't he? He was definitely sitting that 4-seam, guys. Tad bit early there.
And pitch. This is a hard liner to center field.
And oh, I thought you hit it over his head for a double, but it's gonna be a fly out. All right, a 1-2-3. Now I got the top of the lineup coming back up. Come on.
Nationals leading off. Trey Turner will get another attempt at it.
All right, Turner. We've only seen 1 bomb today.
First offering on the way.
Oh, wow, he got me right there. I was looking fastball, that sweeper. Ever since he brought him in, that sweeper's been killing me. Good pitch right there.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on
And a tad bit late on the cutter, man.
This one can go the
Just have not been on the same type of game that I was when he had Cole on the mound. All right, come on, Rendon. Homer in his first at-bat. 2-run shot. Can he do it again?
1 out, nobody on. Misses for ball
All right,
1.
held off that sweeper that time. Good, good, good.
Bases are empty.
I think he comes up, right?
It's ball 1.
Got some colder zones up top.
And this one looks a bit
How is that not considered in the top of the zone? That was so close. That literally is more, I'm telling you, that's more than halfway in the top of the zone. I'm telling you, that one should have been considered. I would have swung at that. All right, we got ourselves a 1-2 count now. We got to fight. We got to fight with 2.
1-2 pitch on the way. And you'll get
All right, we're staying alive. That might have been a ball. Good pitch. We're staying alive, though.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bangs one.
All right, we wait back. Come on, get over his head. And it does. Let's go. We're in Doom. 2 for 2. We'll take a double there. 1 out. Let's go.
Safe at second base with a double. Runner at second.
All right, Soto. In the 3 spot.
Will get his first opportunity now.
Honestly, we probably need to put Harper in the 3 spot. But since he hit so many bombs, I like getting the grand slams. We have bases loaded. Come on, Soto.
First offering. Now a fastball for a called strike. And pitch. And he sends one deep.
A little bit early on that one. Gotta wait back a little bit. It looked good. That was a good pitch to swing out. We gotta wait back. All right, we're fighting with 2.
Now the pitch.
All right, come on.
That one never
Let's go, Eagles. Hey, I figured that would be the case for you, Carlos. Let's see. Will they end up winning or not?
1-2. And this
Man,
one
I'm
is
so out in front of that sweeper every time. I'm guessing I'm so out in front. That sweeper is killing me today.
1-2 with 1 away. Hit toward the
All right,
gap
we
to
guessed
the
it
right
right.
side.
Are we gonna send them? No, they're gonna keep him. Men on the corners, 1 out. Okay.
Runners on the corners now.
Brings up Bryce Harper.
And runners on the corners
He
with
still has
1
not
out.
homered today
Bryce
yet.
Harper
Can he do it
will
right
come
here?
in.
Keep his
He's
streak
1 for
alive.
1. And here's his first pitch. A sinker that
All right, he
stays
goes up in the
first
zone.
strike.
All right, all right.
Runners on first
Come
and
on,
third
Bryce.
with
I need
1
that
away.
no-doubter.
No ball, 1 strike. Hit foul.
I'm in front of that sweeper every time.
Runners
I'm in
on
front of it
first
every
and
time.
third.
Okay, we're fighting here. 0-2 count again.
Stretch. Swing and he hits a bullet to
And
third
it's going to be
base.
off the wall.
That's in there. Base hit.
3 straight hits with 2 strike counts, and that's going to score another.
To third as they have runners
Come
on
on,
the
baby.
corners now.
We're fighting now.
And runners on the corners
I'm assuming he's
with 1
going to
out.
the pen.
Gary Carter will come up. 0 for 1.
He's got no energy.
And the pitcher will try to
TV2, you going to the pen? He's sticking with them.
The pitch.
He's sticking with
That
them.
one is a called strike. Runners on first and third with 1 away. And the pitch. That one is going to go the distance.
And Carter, let's go,
Gets
baby.
outta here. A
3-run
home
shot.
Not by much. That's a
All right.
3-run home run.
We finally
And
found it
Nationals
against this relief pitcher right here.
9-0 lead.
Is he going to go to the pen now?
1 man out.
All right, he's going to the pen. I probably would have gone before the last at bat. but he's going to the pen. Speaking of the Eagles, I don't think I asked you guys, who are you guys cheering for in the Super Bowl? Eagles or Chiefs? I gotta go Eagles just because I want to see someone new win. Wow, we were way late on 103. Okay, I see Alvarado reaching back on that one. Okay, okay.
From the belt, kick, and deal.
We're in that 12-6. All right, we're fighting with a 2-strike count again. Can we stay alive?
Strike 2 pitch on the way.
And we do. In the gap. Not in the gap, but it's going to be down for a single. John Forty's going to Eagles. Is anyone not going to Eagles? Is someone going for the Chiefs in their three-peat?
Cal Oliver will get another shot. He's 1 for 1. The pickoff play.
Eagles, but preferably none. Yeah, if neither could win, I would be cool with that. I don't mind the Eagles, though. I've been happy to see Saquon doing what he's doing after what happened with the Giants and him, so. But I would have loved to see a new team that we haven't seen, really, like the Commanders or even the Bills.
He's ready now. The pitch.
All right, let's go to the mound. Kind of trying to wrap this one up. We'll keep Burnett out there for a little bit, and then we will go to the pen if we need to. Ooh, Longoria. 123 Sig he has in the 4 spot. We got our Burnett. This one might be the first hit right here. He's got the overall advantage.
Outside for a ball.
Saquon is your favorite player on there? Yes, mine too. Mine too. Have some respect for him for sure. Oh! Man, we get him to pop up with his 123 right there. He had the advantage. I thought for sure that was going to be his right there.
Luke Raley will step in the box.
All right, come on, Burnett.
Is on the way.
I'm keeping him in. I'm keeping him in.
One out and nobody on.
Ooh, you were sitting all over that just a little early. That would have been a double.
Bases are empty.
All right. I haven't thrown a fastball or a changeup yet. They're not my best pitches. I have no clue what's going to happen here. Got him to swing. Let's go. Come on. And we just beat. What? No, he's safe. He beats it out on the PFP. His first hit is an infield single. Burnett, come on. I need you to go a little bit quicker than that. You got to be quicker than that, Burnett. Come on, man.
First pitch coming from Burnett.
It's like the Geico commercial. Okay, Burnett, you got to make this play, right? Okay. Burnett ruins the no-hitter, man. Come on. Honestly, that was a really close play. I feel like it could have gone either which way. But, man, he beat it out.
Here is the first offering. Runner takes off.
Oh, he stole third, and he's gone. What are you doing? We got Carter back there with an arm. He risked it for the biscuit, and he gets caught stealing. Wow. Spencer, to be fair, I will say, in this game we have a 20 overall. It does make it easier to hit and score runs, for sure. So it's not completely an even matchup like some of the ones I've had where we're practically the same overall. But like I said, I've played teams that were 20 overall more than me, and I know what that feels like. So
it's high.
So I guess because he was safe at first, he tested his luck and it went to me that time.
Off the plate.
He tested his luck and that one ran short on him. All right, come on.
Anderson.
All right. Waiting for a strike to come in there. Come on, we're waiting for something low. Come on.
A lot of movement on that one.
Had a wild friendly match. I cannot wait to play you and Spencer as well again, KCal.
This ball is smashed right up.
Come on! All right, we'll take a double. All right, if we do score this run, we will go bunt only. Once we score 10 runs or up by 10 runs, you guys know we go to bunt only. Trey Turner, come on, buddy.
He's 1 for 2. Now, here's the first pitch. This ball
back up the middle. That's not going to score the run, though.
He'll have himself a base hit.
All right, all right.
On his way to third on the long single is, and runners on the corners with nobody out. Coming up to the plate is Anthony Rendon. 2 hits in 2 attempts so far.
Rendon 2 for 2 has a bombski.
Doesn't miss by much.
We got Trey Turner at first, but he doesn't have his A+ potential Or I think S plus. I think we had S plus steal. We don't have that anymore because we transitioned the card. So we try to get that potential back up.
Here comes the 1-1.
Ooh, that was the pitch, and we were a little bit out in front with Rendon.
How will he pitch this time?
A little bit early.
1 ball and 2
Missed
strikes.
opportunity right there. Back-to-back pitches. That would have been his second home run of the game. Rendon, I'm doing him dirty right now. Come on, Rendon.
It's 1-2. Now a swing.
I choked with Rendon. I had a pitch that I was a little bit early on, and then I pulled a home run foul. I'm sorry, Rendon. I'm sorry. That's on me. I'm giving Soto a chance, though, right here. Come on, Soto.
He's 2 for 2. He won't get picked off here. Now, here's the first pitch.
All right, Soto is going to drive in the run. I choked with Rendon, but Soto does it, and that's going to score 2. And now we're going to go to bunt only.
And they cash in their second
All right.
run of the game.
Solid game here. Solid game.
With 1 away.
As much as I want to try and get a home run with Harper, because we haven't, we are up 11-0. We now have to bunt.
Sean Armstrong. Here's the pitch. Now he's
K-Cal was up 3-0, tied it in the 9th, and then K-Cal walked him off. Are you kidding me? All right, TB2, I'm literally bunting and still getting saved. I'm not, come on. I promise I'm not doing this on purpose.
Now he squares up and gets this one
Come
down.
on.
Diaz throws him out. And
All
the
right,
Nationals
there's an out.
take a
We scored
12-0
another run
lead.
because of that.
Runner at first. Vladimir Guerrero will try again.
I'm sorry.
He's 1 for 2 so far.
Israel Baseball Guy, what's up?
Pause, and now the pitch. Fastball called strike. Runner on first with 2 men out.
Tani of all guys,
Here it
that's
comes.
crazy. I cannot wait to rematch you guys. It's gonna be
This is a
fun.
bit unexpected as he decides to bunt here. Fouled off to the right.
You know what? He got his infield single. I got mine.
Called third strike.
That's what that was. Harper getting on base. He got his infield single last inning. I got mine right there.
Bottom half of inning
All right,
number 9.
can we hold him?
It is the
We just got to try and not give up 12
Rays
runs right here. We're gonna stick with Burnett.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a hard hit.
All right, second hit of the game. First non-infield single. All right, he's got some life here in the ninth.
To stand in.
All right, can we dot this corner, Burnett, or not?
Pitch. Now a ball
He's on it. It's in the gap. Okay, he's got some life. That's probably gonna score his first run. Good to see. Can Burnett close it out?
And they're on the board.
Can't wait to play you again. You're 107. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Everyone's eligible now. Makes it a little bit harder to play me now because everyone's eligible. It's first come, first serve. But if you've played me before, you can play me again now.
Pitch coming. And this
All right, that was where I wanted that. Good, good, good. Honestly, at this point, I don't know where it's going to go. He's starting to get tired as well, so.
This ball is hit straight
Is that a Bombski? Oh, no, but it's going to be a double. Still no outs. Can Burnett close this out?
And the runner will come home to score from second. It's an
All right, he's got Diaz back up.
Runner at second. The first baseman.
He's got Diaz back up.
Steps into the batter's box.
Still looking for our first out.
This one. Next one is swung on and fouled away. From the stretch. Swing and he
All right, to Rendon.
towards third. On to first and
Smoked that ball
Runner at
with the
second.
Diaz much better, but sadly goes straight to him. I got lucky right there. I'll take the out, though. Makes me feel a little bit better here with Burnett. He is staying alive. He's fighting here in the ninth.
And pitch. And a foul ball.
All right, let's see if we can get him chase this. Just don't bring it in. I'm hoping we don't accidentally throw it in the zone. He doesn't. Cool, 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 cool. Can we get him chasing inside? Probably switch pitches at this batter. Might go another one or two. Got him to pop up there. Cool, cool, cool. We can get him chasing high and away on the slider.
The 0-2 to Cronenworth.
Ooh, good eye right there. Good eye. All right, let's see. Where's this gonna go? All right, he's keeping a good eye here. Can we get him to chase on this one? Or is it going to go to a full count?
2-2 now.
That was way too far out of the zone. All right. What is this going to be? Let's see what happens here. 4 straight pitches on the outside. Ah, and we get him to chase. A bad pitch way out of the zone, but we get him to chase. All right, can Burnett finish this off?
He's 0 for 1.
Can Burnett finish it off here?
Here it comes.
All right, good eye, good eye.
Runners on second with 2 men out.
He's getting wild, guys. He's getting tired.
The 1-0.
I need Burnett to dig deep here.
And this looks
I need
like
him to
it'll be fouled
dig
away.
deep. Yep, 1 out away, guys.
Burnett ready for the 1-1.
Of course he brings it in the zone, but he wasn't looking for it. I'll take it. All right, just don't bring this in the zone. Is he looking for back-to-back? Can we get him to chase again? Ah, we don't. Okay, 2-2 count. We're gonna try it. I'm just hoping this fastball isn't in there. It's my worst pitch.
2-2.
Oh, we almost hit him in the face. My bad, TV2. My bad. Have no clue where this is gonna go.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Ripped
Oh,
foul.
okay. He's fighting. He's fighting. Let's try it. I don't know where this is gonna go. Is it gonna be a ball forward? Does he chase? Is it a hit? Is it a strikeout? And he pops out. He chases the high slider. Back-to-back full counts and a strikeout and a pop out. Give up 2, but we're able to close it out with Burnett. I appreciate you, TB2, for playing. First one of 2025 honors. I appreciate you guys. Feels good to be back, guys. Like I said, I think in next stream, we will probably do all live matches. Try and get 2 or 3 in. But I appreciate you, James Howard, for playing. I appreciate you for playing. All right. GG's in the chat, guys. GG's in the chat. All right, and guys, that pretty much does it for this stream. I know there was a lot to cover with that update, but we were able to get a live match game in. First one of the year against TB2. Recommend that you might push the delay to like 40 seconds. So are you telling me that you're able to stream snipe with the delay we still have right now? Is that what you're saying? Did James Howard just admit to stream sniping? I appreciate you admitting to it if that's the case, but we might have to look into that if you're stream sniping. I know we have a delay. I picked up on things, so I think that's his way of saying he was able to stream snipe. We'll look into it. We do have a delay on, but we might have to adjust that if that's the case. But thank you for letting me know. I appreciate the honesty. All right, coupons coming out, guys, and then we'll look at teams in the chat until 8:15. We'll end stream at 8:15. James Howard. I appreciate it, my man. Thank you for letting me know. All right, coupon code is going in the chat right now. Copy selected text. All right, coupon code today is, like I said, 300 stars and 300 of the play balls. You guys click on this link if you're on iOS, it'll take you to a browser, and then it'll take you back to your game, and you'll see it in your inbox. And then also, if you guys are on Android, you can do the link, or you can do the in-game version, which you use the banner and you type it in the end of that code. And then if you're on Steam, if you would like to use this code, if you go to menu and you go to news, you should see this banner just like an Android as well. If you click on it, you can type in the end of the URL code as well, just like on Android. And if you type in the end of that URL, which is MLB Rivals Jan 25, use coupon, it'll say, or maybe I typed that in wrong. I put an extra S in there. That was not right. There we go. If you guys put in MLB Rivals Jan 25, not Jan's 25, it'll say redeemed. Go to your inbox. You guys will see your rewards right there. Yes, you want to stream today. I do know that, Spencer. I do have delays on both my main channel and these channels. But obviously, apparently, according to James Howard, we need to make the delay longer. We thought it was long enough, and he's literally the first. We've been doing live matches since this game came out.
We've probably done 30 to 40 of these, and he is the first one to admit it. So, hey, props to James Howard on being the first one to admit it and confess. I appreciate James Howard for the honesty. Everyone else that's played me, not cool, not cool. You guys have been cheating me this whole time. I'm just messing. Due to it not being instant, yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you letting me know. That's funny though. All right, let's look at cards in the chat, guys. We're gonna go to channel 777. Forgot to change that before. If you guys would like to show off cards, we will do this for a couple of minutes. We will go for 5 minutes, 8:15, and then we'll be done. Goal this year has been trying to show as many of these cards off as possible, so I don't even think it matters if I... Let me just look at this. Yeah, it does. Okay. Israel, so now you weren't able to. To be fair, guys, I think it partially has to do with delay and partially has to do with whatever your internet connection is. If you have a really good internet connection, the delay might not be enough. But if you struggle with your internet or it's not the best and you get some lag, you might not be able to stream snipe as well. I'm assuming James Howard has some pretty solid internet. I didn't even think about it. I've always asked you guys if you guys were able to stream snipe, and people asked and they said no, but James Howard, like I said, coming through. All right, let's see. Wayno's the first one. We got Edmund Impact. So this is a pretty decent card, just gotta keep upgrading it. Let's look at the prime right here. All right, we got Bogarts 19, free agent. Beautiful card right there, loving the stats, just gotta keep upgrading that right there. Red Sox Spencer's the Devers 19. I'm really afraid of this card when I face you again. I'm not even gonna lie. Let's just keep it straight. Skills are looking great. Obviously, just gotta keep getting Transcendence and everything and get those skills up, but that's a beautiful card. That Devers I was scared of last time we played, and I'm even more scared now. All right, let's see. The Crack Jones. Beautiful card right here. Just gotta keep on upgrading. Obviously, get some gold skills, but looking beautiful. It's an awesome card right there. We got Soto 24, a brand new SIG, already a 138, yes sir. Loving the skills. Just keep on transcending and get the special training limit break all the way max. Gosh, that card's beautiful. Loving it. Great giggity. We got White. Gosh, this card is beautiful. These are the cards, yes, I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving these cards. Looking beautiful there as well with White. All right, we got the Diaz that we just faced against TB2. It's a beautiful looking card. Obviously, just got to keep on transcending and getting the special transcending all the way up. And that card, like I said, it's a beautiful card. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right, let's see. And getting your set deck up. That'll also help with those as well. Judge 22 Prime. This is your rarity boost guy. I'm thinking this is his best year. I could be wrong in terms of stats, but I mean, this is the year that he won MVP with 62 home runs, so I'm assuming it is. I could be wrong though. Look at the power, that's absolutely crazy. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Judge 22 showing it off. Just gotta get that last gold skill and then rarity boost, and that's gonna be a beautiful card. Beautiful card. Morton 21. Loving the stats on this, keep on upgrading. It's a beautiful card. Edmund 22 I already looked at. Wong, beautiful card right here as well. Well, stats a little bit lower, I will have to say. A little bit lower stats. I feel like you could probably get a better second baseman down the road. Not sure if he has multiple years, but still. We'll still take a team prime no matter what. All right, Rizzo, awesome card right here. Loving it. Loving it. Beautiful, keep on transcending. Yes, sir. Surprisingly, Judge 24, wow. Judge 24 is his best year now, but only one better overall. Wow. Well, I don't think I've actually looked at Judge 24 and Judge 22 separately and compared them. But man, 24 is his best now. That's crazy. You know what? We're going to look at Judge 24 in just a second before we get off the stream. Because that's interesting to me. I haven't looked at all the new cards. Obviously, I got Ohtani and got some new cards here, but wow, that's crazy. Sanai, this Clark's looking beautiful. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just got to get that last gold skill eventually when you can. Cueto, the red for me, but the giant for you. Still a solid card right there. Loving the S skills. Keep on getting betters. We also got a moment card right here. Okay. I wouldn't put too much into it with not being a team, but I like it. I like it. Ohtani S. Nice. Ohtani 24S. Yes, sir. Some good Ohtanis right there. We got Goldschmidt.
Beautiful card. Just keep on upgrading. Loving the skills. Being all S. Giambi 02. That's another rarity boost card right there. Loving it. Loving it. We got Chapman 16. I'll probably look at these last two that I saw in here. Chapman, beautiful. Look at that velo. That's crazy, man. Skills, loving it. Keep on upgrading. Last one we're going to look at is Remlinger. And then Arrieta 14. Nice card. Keep on upgrading. And then Jake Arrieta, last one of the day. A beautiful card right there. Just keep on upgrading. I'm loving the skills. You guys are going hard in the paint on S skills. Love seeing it. Last thing I want to look at, guys, real quick before we head out, I need to look at this Judge 24. Gotta compare after seeing that. Let's see. Yankees. Judge 24 it is. So Judge 22 is a 73. Judge Soto 24, which you saw is a 73. Judge 24, though. So he's got 83 power, 78 contact, 68 vision. Judge 22's got 84 power, 76 contact, 67 vision. So technically, Judge 24 in terms of batting stats is a little bit better because he has 2 more to contact, 1 more to vision, but 1 less to power. But if you want the higher power card, it's 22. And then PAT is a little bit lower on 22, so that makes a difference. Speed's a little higher on 22 than 24. And then what's the fielding on 22? So batting wise, and then Judge 22 is a little bit better. But they're very close. Honestly, if you have Judge 22, I don't really see the point in special development transfer in 24, but either one you get, beautiful. Crazy that he has cards that good. And then 17 to 72. Yeah, Yankees decks, you guys got it good, just like Dodgers decks and some of the others, so doesn't surprise me. Yeah. Not worth doing that. Compares launch angle. I didn't think about that. Let's see what the launch angle is. That's a good point. Did not think about the difference in that. Let's see what his launch angle is here. Good point. Nope. So launch angle on 24 is 18. What is it on 22? 14. I want to know how do they calculate the launch angle in this game? I do want to know because it's not solely based off of home runs then, because he obviously hits 62 in 22, but he has a higher launch angle at 18 degrees with 24 versus 22. Do we know how they calculate that? That's what I'm interested on. How do they calculate this? So obviously, if you want the higher launch angle, 24 is going to be a little bit better in that aspect. But honestly, still, these cards, 14 still pretty solid. But I wouldn't waste resources to get special development transfer tickets. If you had extra, I would develop transfer 22 to 24 with the launch angle and be a little bit better overall. But then again, it's not a top priority. So that is a little bit different. But that just makes me think. I would think if you had more home runs, maybe the launch angle would be higher. They must do it differently. Because I was thinking 22 by default would have higher with more home runs and higher power. That's not the case. So that's a good thing to point out. Hot cold zones, you guys are mentioning that. Yeah, hot cold zones are a little bit better on 22. It's honestly, they're both so similar, they each got their own strengths. Like I said, not a top priority to special development transfer, but if you had them just lying around and you wanted to go 22 to 24, you could, but I wouldn't make that a top priority. So they each have their own little thing. DJ Dave, what's up, by the way? Took a while to get Judge 22, bro, and Sevi 17 was a pain. Hey, but you got him. Let's go, baby. Yeah, 22, it's not really a big difference in terms of special development training. I honestly wouldn't. Like I said, unless you really wanted to go to 24 and you had the resources. But Joe Simmons, what's up? Coupon code's already been given out. We're going to end stream, but we'll be back next week, 7 p.m. Eastern Time on MLB, and then 2 weeks from now, we'll be back on Rivals at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and we'll be playing some more live matches. I'm hoping that we can just do an all-live match stream and get 2 or 3 games in, and really get 2025 going with these live match games. So you guys are awesome. If you guys have not liked, subscribe, we highly appreciate it, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.